Hi Aquarius, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of July 10th through the 16th. This is for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, and Aquarius Rising signs. So Aquarius, for this reading I'm using the Everyday Witch Tarot along with the Healing with the Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Alright, and at the bottom of the deck, I do have the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords, for some of you, maybe you're resting. You definitely could be recharging, catching up on your sleep maybe this week. For some of you, maybe you're spending some time alone. Could be maybe going within, maybe trying to figure something out. Because the overall energy is the Seven of Cups. So for some of you, maybe you have a lot of options or choices in front of you. That could be one reason why you're going off and spending some time alone, because maybe you need to go within, maybe you need to think about maybe something in particular. For some of you, you might have some choices or some decisions that you need to make with the Seven of Cups here, maybe needing to narrow it down. Let's see here. For those of you that are single, you know, you might have a lot of suitors, definitely. You might have, you know, one or even a couple of different people stepping forward this week. So for you single Aquarians who are looking, you know, that could be something that's really positive. With the Page of Cups here, there could be some very light-hearted, flirty communication that's taking place with the Page of Cups. And then we also have the Lovers card here. So for some Aquarians, you could be communicating with someone that, with the Lovers card, for me, it's a very strong physical attraction. So for some of you, maybe there's someone that you're talking to, someone that you're communicating with, flirting a lot with, and maybe there is this very, very strong physical attraction here. So I mean, this is really nice. For you singles, definitely. But the Lovers card also represents, excuse me, I can't speak. It also represents a head or heart decision, a choice. So for some of you, you have a choice or a decision to make. So maybe you're an Aquarius who is dating, maybe you're dating multiple people, but maybe now it's time to maybe decide who's a better fit for you or something like that, because there definitely could be a choice that is needed here. And oftentimes with the Lovers card, it can point to a situation involving three people. But with the Four of Swords here at the bottom of the deck, for some of you, you're definitely going to be going off and spending some time alone to figure that out. With the Eight of Cups, this is interesting how we have the Eight of Cups here, which can be you emotionally moving forward. For some of you, you might be moving on from something or someone that you invested a lot into emotionally, but it's no longer serving you. So maybe some of you are in a relationship, you could have met someone else, and this is what you're making a decision about, because then we have the Two of Swords here next to the Eight of Cups. So for some of you, you're deciding whether or not maybe you want to move forward, whether or not maybe you want to pursue a particular person, a relationship. But with the Two of Swords, for some of you, you might be closed off, you might be blocking yourself. For some of you, you need to really listen to your intuition, but maybe because you have so many choices in front of you, for some of you, you might not be doing anything at all. This can be you procrastinating, especially with the Four of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. Just not doing anything, but yet a decision is needed. Something is needed here, but for some of you, you're confused, and you might be even, you know, for some of you, you might be too nervous to even make a move or make a decision here. Not wanting to narrow it down. So for the most part, I feel like I'm speaking to many of you, obviously on the love front. And I do feel like, you know, primarily that's really who I'm reading for this week, for you Aquarians. This is definitely more on the love front. And it might, you know, one of the choices here, there could be a Gemini, definitely. There could be a Gemini. But then I'm also getting water signs, so Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and if not a water sign, I'm getting earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So, you know, maybe these are the people that you have to kind of choose from. I feel like there is a good fit for you. I feel like there is a good fit for you, but, you know, you're going to have to narrow it down for some of you. With the Knight of Pentacles here, this definitely can be that earth energy that is coming forward and maybe offering you something, asking you out. Now, if this isn't a younger earth sign energy, this could be someone who is more mature and maybe financially, you know, secure here, because I have the Empress on top of the Knight of Pentacles, which generally speaking, she represents abundance, and this can be like a very, very successful woman. So maybe she's a business owner, or maybe she's just, you know, done very well for herself. So for some of you, you know, maybe one of the options or choices in front of you is someone who is financially secure, someone who's doing, you know, very well for herself. And maybe you like this person, maybe you really like this person, but maybe you're not sure, you know, how they feel about you. Not all is known here. We have the moon here as well. So not all is known when it comes to maybe this person, this relationship. Also with the Knight of Pentacles here, this energy-wise, this could be something that's unfolding very slowly with the Knight of Pentacles. You know, when the Knight of Pentacles energy is at play, it's very, you know, slow progress. So maybe you've been spending time with this person once in a while, or things are developing, you know, very slowly with this person. But with the Nine of Cups and then the Page of Cups here, I think that, you know, for some of you, things are progressing definitely this week. Again, there could be flirty messages. Something's making you very happy with the Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. This is emotional abundance. So something is making you very happy. It's definitely more of an emotional week for many of you. A lot of Cups cards here, a lot of emotional energy here. Now, for those of you that this isn't on the relationship front, you might have something going on, maybe within your career here with the Knight of Pentacles and the Empress. Maybe you're an Aquarius who has been trying to start your own business, trying to get something off the ground. And maybe something has been developing very slowly. Now, maybe you're waiting on a decision. A decision could definitely be significant for some of you. This also could have something to do with, if not, you know, a financial matter or a job, it could have something to do with a house, and there's a lot of uncertainty around this. But the Knight of Pentacles always reaches his goal here. So yes, things are progressing for you very slowly, but you're going to reach your goal. And if you're an Aquarius who is in a relationship and maybe you and your partner have been trying to get pregnant or talking about maybe starting a family, expanding a family, that could be, you know, something that's on the table here in the future. So if that's something you want, definitely give it a go. With the Empress, this is that very fertile energy here. And the Nine of Cups, I think that, you know, things are going to go in your favor. This is wish fulfillment. Everything's going to work out. But I think that with the Moon, there's, you know, maybe there's some things that are hidden, or not all is known when it comes to that. But don't give up. Just stay positive. listen to your intuition. Definitely needing to listen to your intuition, needing to get grounded, that's for sure this week, needing to stay balanced. Yeah, and not fearing the worst, you know, that's not going to be for everybody, but really staying positive. But let me pull you an additional guidance card, additional guidance for Aquarius for this upcoming week. Aquarius. Friendship, okay. Friendship. So a friendship could be very significant this week. A friend could be very significant. So maybe, you know, some of you are actually, you could be flirting or communicating with a friend. So maybe this is a friendship that is growing into something more for some of you. With the Lovers card here, though, I would say that, you know, this definitely has potential, and there's definitely a physical attraction here. For other Aquarians, you know, maybe a friendship, a friend could be very, very significant here this week. Now, maybe this is a woman. For some of you, this could be a woman. This could be your relationship with your mother as well. That's very significant here. And if you were waiting on learning something, I feel like, you know, the outcome here is going to be very, very positive. But a friendship definitely could be very significant. For some of you, maybe needing to make some time for your friends. Definitely maybe needing to be social this week, needing to get out and about. Okay, Aquarius? So I do hope that you found this reading helpful. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. And if you are interested in receiving a private reading from me, please head on over to northeasttower.com. I do wish you all a wonderful week. Take care.